Hello, my name is Joelle, and this is my elephant toothpaste experiment, where we're going to be using hydrogen peroxide, food coloring, yeast, dish soap, and warm water. So first, we're going to put the hydrogen peroxide into this container. Next, we're going to add the food coloring. So I added some blue color in there. Next, we're going to add some dish soap. And we're just going to mix that up a little bit. And then our other container, I already have some warm water in here. So we're going to add some yeast. Alright, so we got that cut open. We're putting our yeast in here. So our yeast is in our warm water, and we're just going to mix it up. Okay, so we're going to take our warm water and yeast and mix it in with our peroxide, food coloring, and dish soap. As we can see, the level is rising, and there are lots of bubbles. It's definitely turned into like a foamy texture here. Okay, so now that we've done that, we'll go over what exactly happened there. Okay. First of all, I think we didn't have quite as dramatic of a reaction because in the video they used a beaker with a wide base and small opening up at the top. I think if we would use a different container, that would have been more of a dramatic effect. However, this is kind of what is going on in this reaction here. The hydrogen peroxide normally breaks down into O2 gas and H2O water anyways, but normally this process is very slow. So this is kind of what's happening here. We have the hydrogen peroxide, or 2H2O2, turning into 2 molecules of water, H2O, and oxygen. Here we have added a catalyst to speed up this reaction, which is our yeast. The yeast includes catalase, which acts as a catalyst for the reaction. Catalase is found in almost all living things, so especially yeast. So normally if we hadn't have used dish soap, it would have created bubbles of O2, but that would have just escaped from the liquid and popped quickly. That would not have helped create our foam. Our dish soap that we added helps to add surface tension. This means the bubbles are trapped and that creates the foam. This is a decomposition reaction as this hydrogen peroxide is breaking down. It's also exothermic as heat is created. And if we would have felt the container there, it would have been warm. Okay, so uses of hydrogen peroxide in real life. I thought this was pretty interesting. Peroxide is found in many hair coloring products. It's actually used to bleach the natural color pigments, which are called melanin. So it breaks those down. I also thought it was interesting our bodies naturally synthesize hydrogen peroxide and catalase. But when our bodies age, they produce less catalase, but no less hydrogen peroxide. With more peroxide and less catalase, that causes hair to turn from your natural color to gray or white. So we can see kind of a picture there. So I thought those were some pretty interesting uses of peroxide. Thank you. This is afterwards, the foam in our container being washed down the sink there.